Hello and welcome to yet another outwardly experience. Today we will be talking about functions. So first of all, what is a function? A function is a set of code wrapped up inside a block so that you can access that code by writing just one line and it accesses all of the code which is inside, wrapped inside that function name. Seems quite difficult to understand, right? I'll give you an example. First of all, I'll tell you why we need functions. Let's say over here, right over here, we are printing out in the console that the main server is up. Just as a log, let's say. Let's say I'll write server log. Alright? And in the same way, I want to log every time a player chats anything. So I'll write over here, player, oh, forgot to format it, player dot name says message. There we go. But let's say after a while I thought that no, server underscore log is quite big. I'd rather change it to just log. And I just skimmed it over here. So it's just log main resources up. But I forgot to change it over here. So this is code repetition. What happens is that in code repetition, most of the time we forget, sorry, we forget to change all of the part, all of the code, all of the small aspect of the code in every instances that occurs in the script. What a function does is it helps us to enable that if you change in only one part of the code block, it will change the entire outcome that happens in the entire script. So let's say instead of writing it like this, I would make a function. To write a function, it's pretty simple as much as writing a callback function. Write access specifier, which is public, and then the return type, which is void, and then the name of the function. Over here, I'll write the name of the function as log server, and I'll just give a parameter as string message. There you go. I'll just put a return over here. What this log server function will do is it will print a console output but in a certain format. So let me just do nepi.util.console output, and we will format this, and I'll write over here log, and over here just the message which is passed in the function, this one. Whatever is passed in this formal parameter will be directly printed, or I mean shifted, formatted in this string, and then it will be printed by this function. So instead of constantly writing nepi.util.cancel output and then the string, I'd simply just call log underscore server. So this is what I'll do. Log underscore server. I'll put the string as main resource is up, and over here in the other NAPI console I'll just put log server, and I'll remove this part, server log part, because we don't need that. It's automatically done over here in the function itself. We'll just pass the parameter of the player name, says, and what the player is actually trying to say. So let me just run the server real quick. Oh, looks like I missed something over here. A semicolon. Shit. Yep. I forgot a semicolon. Happens to the best of us. Okay, now it's perfect. Now, as you can see over here, instead of just main resources up, it's printing log main resources up. Because over here, on resource start, it's log server. This function is getting called. So from this part, the control jumps to this function, log server, and whatever is passed in this function, in this case, the pass string is main resources up, it'll print directly over here. So we'll print the string log and whatever is passed in the parameter. In this case, it was the main resources up. That's why it's printing main resources up. Now let's try the chat function, chat callback, and the function log server. For that, I'll need to turn on my game. It takes a while, so I'll just pause it right about now. Okay, now we're live in game. Let's test the log server function in on chat message or on player chat, whatever. Hi, whoa, my name is Ronnie. Why do I mess up the caps lock? Okay, I guess something is wrong. Hold up. Oh, there we go. I just had to restart the server for some reason. Happens once in a while. Say something. And as you can see in the console, right over here, it has the prefix log. So instead of actually writing an API that util.console output every single time and doing code repetition, I'm just using one function, log server, which is over here and here. You can see that on player connected, I have just used an API util console output. That's why when a player is getting connected over here, Ronnie has connected, the prefix log is not there. That is why code repetition is bad, because you might miss some part of the code, to change some part of the code, or to delete some part of the code in every single instance that is there in the script. So, mostly, and I cannot stress this enough, mostly use functions. The more you use it, the less you have for code repetition, and you can just change it in one part and everywhere else it'll be reflected. And that's it. That's all for functions. If you have any sort of question, doubt, then feel free to comment down below. And if you learned anything, then do like and subscribe. Peace.